You mentioned why the cow, and you also mentioned that Banu Israel had already started worshipping the cow, so Hinduism had started.
Yes.
So surely Allah asking Banu Israel to strike a dead man with a cow is encouraging them to potentially do Hinduism. Is it a test, perhaps?
You see, it wasn't. The lesson wasn't that any cow can do this. Otherwise, you can go and buy a cow now. I don't even know if you can buy a cow. I didn't even know they exist in England. I mean, you can get synthetic cows, but you can try it. You know, there were some Hindus in Cardiff. Was it Cardiff area? The cow had mad cow disease, and the council had given an order for it to be taken down. They went and hid the cow. This is not possible. Our God cannot be, I mean, sorry, I'm telling this, just sharing this joke. I was in London one day. I was in a shop, and I bought a packet of crisps. And then this young guy, comes in and he buys beef flavored. Although they said beef is, halal. Anyway, whatever. So he buys a packet of crisps. He's in a hurry, and he buys it. And he just rushes off. I said, all right, I was before you. Anyway. Few minutes later, as I'm about to walk out, he comes in with a packet of, honestly, this is in front of me. He gets a packet of crisps and he smacks it on the till. And he goes, oh, money back. And the shopkeeper goes, oh, what is your problem? What is wrong with this? What is your bloody problem? He goes, oh, I can't eat that. He goes, what is problem with this? He goes, that's my God in there. Beef flavoured. So, the issue isn't the cow. The issue is the permission of Allah. So what the lesson there is that this is not the power of the cow. كَذَلِكَ يُحْيِي اللَّهُ الْمَوْتَى. Allah gives the life, but showing you that the name of Allah pronounced upon that which is dead, or pronounced whilst you are killing. That's why they say sometimes when you slaughter an animal, that's a form of sadaqah. In fact, on the Day of Judgment, a ram will be brought and will be slaughtered. And it will be said, what is this? So it will be said, this is death. And yet there's no such animal called death. I mean, maybe in the world of, what are they called? Punks? There's a new name for them now, isn't there? Huh? What are they called? Goths. Oh, then that's their new name. In my time it was called punks. Anyway, there's no such an animal called death. But on that day, a ram will be bought and it will be slaughtered. So who is this? And this is death. So the slaughter of that ram equals the slaughter of death. So there is an intrinsic connection between slaughtering and well-being and livelihood. So therefore, the answer is, it wasn't giving eminence to the cow, it was showing them that here, look, a cow which you worship is the subject of a command to be slaughtered, not to be revered, to be slaughtered. However, with the permission of Allah, with the name of Allah being recited upon it, it has the power to deliver this. So if a body that is slaughtered in the name of Allah has that much power, what about the body that does the zikr of Allah? Any last question?
So a quick question. You know, with the black holes, so when the other people of Allah see it, they can see different, because of normal eye sees darkness.
They can see what?
So the normal eye sees darkness.
Yeah.
What's called black hole. But why is it the awliya can see? Is it because?
But you see, if you look at some Hollywood movies now, they've actually even, what's that film I saw where he draws a circle? Is it Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
And he just goes from one zone to another. That's all it is. But it's bringing the black hole to you. So what was your question?
Why is it that the awliya can then see different? See differently? Is it because certain buttons are lifted, or
remember the hadith. I become the eyes through which he sees. I become the ears through which he hears. then he doesn't hear with his own power. When Hazrat, a person came to Hazrat Usman Ghani radiallahu anhu and said, do dua for me. He said, no, ce n'est pas possible. He said, why? He said, you don't control your eyes when you walk in the marketplace. He said, how do you know this? This is a matter of wahi. He said, have you not heard the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ? Ittaqu firasat al-mu'min. Fear the wisdom of a mu'min. فَإِنَّهُ يَنْزِلُ بِنُورِ اللَّهِ. He sees through the light of Allah. Or he or she, of course. Yeah. So he or she sees through the light of Allah. So I become the eyes through which he sees. Means he or she doesn't see through the power of their eyes. That's why when the Prophet ﷺ used to pass a grave, he used to say, oh, this is such and such. This person is receiving. Our eyes are subject to the laws of quantum physics. But those eyes that have the additional nur within them, generate from within them, they can see beyond the wall.